We're back. So, you guys, this video was very difficult for me to put together. I think sometimes I tend to overthink things, and I was definitely doing it when I was putting this list of fragrances together. So basically today's video is going to be about the 4 seasons: spring, summer, winter, fall. And out of my entire collection, I could only pick one fragrance for each season. Now, what was my criteria for picking that specific fragrance for that season? Well, number one, it had to fit in like a casual or formal setting for that specific season. I felt like it could work well during the day, but also night and for a casual and formal setting.
This was so hard.
But I managed to put together 4 fragrances. So if you're interested to see my choices for those seasons, let's go. All right, so since we are currently in the winter season, my choice for winter was L'Homme Idéal Extreme by Guerlain. So in general, I really enjoy this line. You know, Guerlain's another house that I think puts together very unique smelling fragrances. You know, kind of like Hermes, they're really good at stepping outside of the box. But this fragrance is a nice plummy tobacco scent that smells absolutely divine. It's very high quality. So for the note breakdown, in the top, you get almond, pink pepper, and bergamot. In the mid, we have plum, cinnamon, and heliotrope. And in the base, we have tobacco, leather, patchouli, and cedar. So yeah, this is just sweet, smooth, warm, spicy plums, and the tobacco in here really helps to give it some woodiness and some extra depth. And yeah, you can easily wear this one casually during the daytime or dressed up in the evening. And yeah, this is a fragrance that I love the smell of so much. I know that if I had to smell it for the entire 3 months of that winter season, that I wouldn't get tired of it. I really enjoy this one. This was a great pickup for me. And yeah, if you haven't got your nose on this one, you definitely should. This line in general, all the fragrances are pretty good, but this one is probably my favorite. So if you can, get yourself a sample of L'Homme Idéal Extreme by Guerlain. So now we're moving into spring. So the fragrance that I chose for spring is Neo by Xerjoff. So first off, let me just say that actually this entire list, so the 4 seasons, I could have used all Xerjoff fragrances because I do have fragrances that I think work perfectly for each specific season, but I wanted to show a bit of variety here. But Xerjoff is just a stunner house. They put out just quality fragrances. And if you're someone who collects the boxes, if you keep the boxes of the fragrances, Xerjoff, their presentation is absolutely amazing. I personally don't really keep the boxes to my fragrances. I just don't have a lot of space, but the Xerjoff boxes I keep because those are absolutely amazing. Definitely a collector's item for sure. But yeah, let me stop rambling and talk about this beauty right here. This is a neroli bomb. And for me, this fragrance comes off as like fresh, green, luxurious Irish soap. It gives you such the feeling of just cleanliness. It is gorgeous. And you know, you might think this is a simple smelling scent, but actually it's not. It's quite complex, and the way that they constructed these notes together and blended them was just perfection in my opinion. This might be my favorite from Xerjoff. Naxos is right up there. Torino 21 is also right up there. But man, the smell of Neo just makes me feel so good every time I smell it. I love it. It definitely has quite a green smell to it, a bit of just like almost like freshly cut grass in a way, and mixed with that fresh green soap that I mentioned a second ago. Man, just the combination, it smells so good. As for the note breakdown, in the top, we have mint, lemon, basil, and thyme. In the mid, we have blackcurrant, rosemary, lavender, and jasmine. And in the base, we have lemon, verbena, and musk. So overall, this is just a bright, fresh, lemony, minty scent with great performance, and this one leaves just a stunning, stunning sillage trail. I love it. I can't get enough of this one. Now this one is quite expensive, so I would say, search on discounters to see what kind of deal you can get, but for me, this one's worth the price. And these bottles are gorgeous, aren't they? But yeah, Neo's a great one. So if you haven't gotten your nose on it, see if you can get a sample. This is a perfect pick for spring, in my opinion. So if you can, get yourself a sample of Neo by Xerjoff. All right, so moving into those hot, humid summer months. So my choice for summer was You or Someone Like You by Etat Libre d'Orange. So yeah, I probably really butchered the pronunciation with that fragrance house, but
Forgive me.
so this one just screams summer in my opinion. This is fresh, sparkly, minty mojito vibes. I always image myself just, on the beach somewhere. The sun is just starting to come down. I can see a beautiful sunset and I'm just sipping on a mojito. This is such a gorgeous, realistic smelling fragrance. The mint in here is done to absolute perfection, in my opinion. It definitely has a very fresh but green feeling. And yeah, there's a slight sweetness in this fragrance here, which just gives it, so much depth. I love this one. As for the note breakdown, in the top, we have mint, grapefruit, bergamot, and anise. In the mid, we have green notes, cassis, rose, and hedione. And in the base, we have white musk. And what I really like about this house too is that they sell in 30 ml bottles, either 100 ml or 30 ml. And yeah, 30 ml is all I really need for this. The sillage trail on this one is serious and it smells amazing. It's a very easy wear in the summertime, and especially for me living here in Japan, our summers are
crazy humid.
I'm from Texas originally in the States. I thought Texas summers were humid. No. Japan summers are crazy. So yeah, this one is a very refreshing fragrance for the summertime, and it works perfectly in the summer climate here in Japan. This is a great one. If you can, get yourself a sample of You or Someone Like You by Etat Libre d'Orange. All right, so moving into the fall season, my choice for fall was African Leather by Memo Paris. I love this one so much. This is a very warm and spicy scent with a subtle touch of leather. I think I mentioned this in another video too. If you're looking for a prominent leather fragrance, this is not it. There's just very subtle hints of leather in the background here. You can definitely pick up on it, but it's just in this fragrance just ever so slightly. But yeah, this is a beautiful one, and in my opinion, a very, very sexy fragrance. You do have a blast of cardamom in here, and for me, the note of cardamom comes off as very sexy, so I just really enjoy the note of cardamom. So this one is very long lasting, but it's not overpowering, so you're not gonna overwhelm other noses in the room. This is just very, very pleasant. This might give off like a slight old school vibe, but trust me, it does not smell dated at all. This one, I'm getting a full bottle of this. I know I've been saying that for a while. A full bottle is coming. It is definitely worth it. This is a 10 out of 10 in my humble opinion. Perfection. So as for the note breakdown, we have cardamom, leather, cumin, saffron, vetiver, patchouli, geranium, agarwood, bergamot, and musk. Yeah, in fact, I'm not wearing any fragrance now, so I may choose this one to be my fragrance of the day. We'll see. But yeah, This is another one of those fragrances that I think works perfect for casual occasions or formal day or night. This one just has a very intriguing sexiness about it that I can't get enough of. So if you can, get yourself a sample of African Leather by Memo Paris. All right, guys, so that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content, and let me know down in the comments section what fragrances you would pick for each specific season. I would love to hear about them. So I hope you guys are staying healthy and well, and I'll see you guys in the next video.